It's Time Warner Cable's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. Fred Gaines is back. He is a member of the Calabasas City Council, and I know you through the years because you've been very involved in the Valley generally. You have been a chair of the Valley Industry and Commerce Association. You're also involved with a whole host of organizations that benefit the San Fernando Valley. Talk to us about that and how it ultimately benefits your beautiful city.
Well, Calabasas, we're members of the San Fernando Valley Economic Alliance. And through the Economic Alliance and VICA, Valley Industry and Commerce Association, we're continually trying to bolster economic development and job creation here in the San Fernando Valley.
I have to think that, look, the Valley is a very diverse place in the best sense, both economically, ethnically, in terms of socioeconomic status. So the interests and desires of Calabasas probably different than, I don't know, Van Nuys or North Hills. And so how do you kind of manage those competing desires?
Well, it is in one respect, but we're all in this together. I mean, Calabasas is, how the whole area goes, Calabasas goes, and our other area, and our other areas. And as you know, when we were growing up in the Valley,
yes,
we produced cars in the Valley. Yes. We had manufacturing throughout the
defense.
Valley. We had defense manufacturing, and we've moved away from those things. And with that, we've suffered, like the rest of the LA area, in how we create those middle-class jobs, those kinds of real good jobs.
It seems as if, to me, and I now live in Los Angeles, so I'm looking at it from another angle, that the Valley is looking to really develop Warner Center into kind of another, I'll call it like a downtown almost, an economic commerce center. I know it's technically not in Calabasas, but near it, and so to benefit. Is that what I'm seeing it correctly?
No, absolutely. I think they want that to be a downtown center for services. But one of the things that I think we need to focus on is creating, what do we replace those manufacturing jobs with? What we've done in Calabasas and what you're starting to see in other parts of the Valley are tech and high-tech related type of jobs, whether they be computer jobs. In Calabasas, we have Ixia. We have a number of computer companies along our Agoura Road, but you're also seeing healthcare technology firms, MiniMed and others. These are the jobs of the future where we will be manufacturing, where people can come in and have good paying jobs throughout the Valley. And we need to be on top of that every day because we're competing against other cities, other states that want those jobs.
What about competing against that small city next to you called Los Angeles? I mean, that has to be quite an interesting dynamic because when you think about the cities of the Valley, Calabasas, San Fernando, and LA, am I missing any others?
Well, Burbank.
Is that
Santa
considered,
Clarita to the north.
Are those considered the Valley?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
So, well, I hate to say this, but Los Angeles makes it easy for Calabasas. They have a business tax. We do not.
I understand.
You're looking to place your business somewhere in that area. You go one freeway exit further, and you're in an area where you're not going to have as much regulation and taxation.
Have you been approached, by the way, about the question of minimum wage? Because as you know, the mayor of Los Angeles is looking to increase the minimum wage in that city, but in order for it to be effective, sister cities need to get involved.
We have been. The mayor has contacted not only us, but all the cities. He called a meeting of all the mayors in Los Angeles County and is asking them to get on board on the minimum wage.
Has Calabasas taken a position?
We have not. It'll be interesting to see how the other how the other cities react. I mean, we're not a city with a lot of
minimum wage
jobs.
But some, I mean, some food services and stuff.
And look, should people who work full-time make a decent living? Of course they should. And so to the extent that the minimum wage affects that, I think that is an important factor.
His name is Fred Gaines. He is a member of the Calabasas City Council. My name is Brad Pomerance, and we want to thank you so much for tuning in to Time Warner Cable's Local Edition.